Good afternoon. Now, if you don't think this song is the greatest song ever, I will fight you.
Gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's
And that's what happens when you don't add yourself to the stream. You get a black screen. What's up, comic fans, and welcome to Afternoon Delight, the comic community Monday morning quick hitter. Actually, it's Monday afternoon because it's actually Monday at noon. Actually, noon on the dot. What is up? What is up, folks out there? What's up, Chop? What's up, Brian? Trev, the shipping guru. Hey, look, couple comics in the house. What's up? What's up, Trev? How we doing? I've got a box for you. I am literally waiting on the post office to deliver me a mailer to put your stuff in, because when I went to the post office, they did not have what I was looking for. Anyway, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Last week was really busy for me, and I did not get a chance to do my comic haul and preview. So today, this afternoon, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the books I got from this week, and then we're all going to go eat some lunch. And I'm going to have to tell the people at work to leave me alone because today's my day off, and I keep getting emails. Anyway, let's get into it. Hope everybody out there is having an amazing day. Good afternoon, everybody out there in the world. Let's make this just a little. There we go. Boom. What is good? What is good? Arcade Pop in the house. I tried to shout out Arcade last time because he sent me this really cool Miles Morales pop, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, where is it? Turns out it was behind me the whole time. If you go back and watch the video, it is right there. I was like, I don't think it's in this room. It was right there. It's like looking for the OJ in the fridge. You never see it. Right in front of you. I don't see it, hon. What's up, Brian? Brian LCS in the house. Those comic book community award updates are coming. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for them. They're coming. Wendy's drive-thru. You getting breakfast or lunch though? No, I don't think I ever had breakfast from Wendy's. Thank you, Arcade. I appreciate it. Show love, you get love. You get much love from me. Thank you. Yeah, Wendy's has breakfast, right? I'm not sure. I thought they did, but I don't think I've ever had it. I've definitely had Burger King, and I've definitely had McDonald's breakfast. So that's how I roll with their breakfasts. All right, it's time for the haul. Nightwalkers 2. This came out like 2 weeks ago. It's actually on top of the pile because I was going to read it. It's not part of this week's books. Another book that came in this week, but was from a previous week, was Blue Book. Now, Comic Book Drip Doggy, I think I said that right. He was touting this book because it's Tynan. It's a Tynan book, right? It's based on actual events, and Tynan has heat, so that might just be one of those under the radar books that right now you can get for cover that in the future might be worth a little something, a little coin. Good story. It's interesting reading. For those of you from New York, it's got a little Coney Island story in there. So if you're from Coney Island, New York, the city, Brooklyn, that's what it is. I'm gonna leave that comment over there, just because I like it. It's funny. All right, we'll start with Marvel. First up, I forgot I even had this book, so I did not read it this week. Venom number 17. We'll get to it. That's how excited I am to read Venom these days. I don't even know. What's up, Cole? Cole is in the house. I'm taking this minute, Cole, to do my new comic book haul and review because this week did not get around to it. So I got a decent stack of Marvel books. Don't know how I got to them. I did not hit the. It was on Sunday. Knew all about it. I worked Saturday. I didn't get to bed till like 3 a.m. in the morning, and I woke up that day and was like, I have enough 50-cent books. So I did not. That's why I have no 50 centers this week. But I do have a bunch of 50 centers I haven't shown you guys. So actually, I might have some 50 centers over there. You know what, guys? For one split second, I'm going to stop my camera because, all honesty, full 100% honesty, real world, I'm not wearing pants. So, not naked either, just not wearing pants. So I don't want you guys, seeing these gams. I don't want the shock of the gams to hit you. So I'll be right back. Gonna grab some overstock 50 centers I have in the corner over there, and you can still hear me. Brian, did you manage to get to the warehouse? Because I did not. All right, camera's back. Hey, what's up? What's up, fellas? Cole joined that 1K club. Cole, congratulations. That was awesome. Cole started that channel to sell comics. I don't think it went the way he anticipated, but Cole, congratulations on getting there anyway. You played everything perfectly, and you got there. Yeah, no pants today, guys. I actually said to myself, I was like, do I need pants? And I was like, nah, you're not going to have to get up at any point. Yeah. Marcus! Circumstances. On my end, it was off. All right. I want to sell comics. I do want to. I mean, not that I want to sell comics because that's my end goal. I want to sell comics so that I can buy better comics. That's my thing. I tried selling this guy. It's got 1 day left, no bids, but it was going for like $100. I put my copy up for like 75, and everybody's like, nah. All right, so whatever. I'll keep it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember some of it. I was drinking that night. Hey, Aaron. What's up? Let's catch up on the... I've had friends who open shops. It's not easy. But I could do an online shop. What's up, David? Welcome to the party. Aaron's with us now, too. You guys missed it. I wasn't wearing pants. All right. Here's like the last of the 50-cent books I have in here. I didn't go to the warehouse this weekend. I don't know if Brian ended up going, but I did not. Aftershock Animosity #1. There's the original price tag from Fourth World Comics, $4.50, and it says Fourth World. You have to trust me since this camera will not zoom in on it. We got this Wonder Woman #1. It's Secret Files for $1. I mean, about 50 cents. That was a 50-cent book. I keep picking these up. These Axis #1s. All right. So supposedly there's a first appearance of Onslaught in there, but I thought Onslaught was in a different first appearance was in a different book. Maybe it's the first cover. I don't know. Last book you ever read, #3. We got this Marvel X-Men Knights. This is 5, right? No, this is 1. Sorry, 1 of 5. We got the X-Files. #1. These are all 50-cent books. We got this, the Shadowhawk Saga. Assuming it's an ash can, because that's the size it is. It says Hero Premiere issue number 9 on the back. Don't really know much about it, but it's got some info about Shadowhawk in it on the inside. So it's got a very small, I guess it's a preview. It's either a preview or a very small story that's all by itself. So those are the last 50-cent books I have in here. All right. Oh, and then I grabbed one of these Batman versus Robin DC Connects. This is from July of 2022. Don't know what I'm doing with that. All right. All right. Where were we? Let's catch up. Nice. I mean, I'm sure somebody will do it either for the experience, but they won't be with you very long, or somebody would do it for pay. It's true, Arcade. It is true. And I love bodegas. Everybody needs a good bodega. What's up, Biggie? Biggie Shack is in the house. I need I don't know why, but every time Biggie's here, I just have to.
Biggie.
But yeah, Biggie's here. I need some other songs for the rest of you guys, by the way. First Omega Red. Do I have that down here? I don't know why Biggie said First Omega Red, but I got that first cover. Just hanging out on the floor. All right. Different universe onslaught. Okay, there we go. Omega Supreme. Gotcha. All right, now I know what you're... Cool X-Files. Yeah, I saw X-Files 1 and I was like, for 50 cents? Why not? Peace, Biggie. Ah, all right. Thank you for the info. Keep an eye out for that. All right. I agree, Arcade. Like, every town needs a bodega. Like, it's where you go when you just need something. Yeah, I'm remembering that now. Right? Don't they steal a brain or something like that? All right. So what else did we read? We read Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. There's 2 Ghost Riders in here, by the way. So there's like some Vigilante Ghost Rider. I guess we'll find out who it is. And there's Frank Castle Ghost Rider. And it appears like they're both in each other's heads. So when one goes to sleep, they see what the other one's doing. That's what it looked like to me. So that's cool. Star Wars. It says Luke Skywalker takes flight. He does fly in this, but he's wearing a spacesuit. So he has the rocket pack, but he also has a spacesuit on. But they're still stuck in no space, and they're on a mission to acquire their engine that was left behind with all these murder bots. And Luke ends up getting captured by like the murder bots. Ends on a cliffhanger. Spoiler alert. What else did I read this week? Murder World #1. So the guy, I'm thinking his name's Aaron. He ends up winning. But the whole thing was like, shout out to the world, to the cops. His wife and children, who find out that not only was he a murderer in this Murder World, but he also cheated on his wife. Basically, the end game for this kind of sets up. There's like an email at the end of it, and it's setting up a. It's most likely gonna happen. Probably 100% will happen. It's setting up Black Widow coming to Murder World to do a season 23 of Murder World, and if she wins, she gets a face-to-face with Arcade, and that's what she's been after. I think the last volume of Black Widow, issues 1 through 5, Arcade was messing with her. So if you want further backstory, check that out. And as the comic lets you know, it's available in trade. What else we got? We got Ghost Rider number 12. This was like my favorite cover of the week. I keep waiting for Danny Ketch to appear in these books, though. I guess he sort of does in this one. We'll see. The next book, he probably will be in there. There's like a brief cameo of Danny Ketch, like a brief memory, if you will. Yeah, no, I just thought it was a really dope cover in this one. So that was awesome. What else we got? Hallows Eve number 1. This is just delving into the psyche of Hallows Eve, what she's doing. Ben Reilly. He's trapped, so he's in purgatory at the moment. He's just gonna hang out there until he kind of atones for what he did. But Hallows Eve here, she's trying to get some money together, trying to plan for the future when he gets out. Some stuff happens. She turns into a werewolf, turns another dude into a werewolf. So apparently these masks not only have the power to change her, but can change other people. Did I like the new Ghost Rider? It's a good question. It's a setup comic. So it didn't. I'll check out issue 2 and see where it goes. Interesting premise. You have 2 Ghost Riders. There's a badass bounty hunter that shows up in the book. Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite comic of the week. I wouldn't run out to say grab that over all the other comics. But if you're a fan of Cosmic Ghost Rider and the Ghost Rider, I would grab that. Why not? Sorry, guys, something just popped up on my screen. It is one of my Adobe projects, Premiere projects going on. All right. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, yeah. Feel free to skip it. Unless you want to find out who that new Cosmic Ghost Rider is. I don't know. I wouldn't say, but it doesn't have any direct influence right now on the 616. So, all right, we got Star Wars: The High Republic, The Blade. I believe this is the second to last, the penultimate issue. I think this is a 4-issue series. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Cole Porter is the Blade. He's trying to help with the dispute between 2 factions of people who have never seen face to face, who have never seen eye to eye. They're obviously seeing each other face to face because they're at war. It's good. The action is actually really good. This is a prequel to everything that's pretty much happening these days. So Charles Soule's writing it. He's a pretty good writer. I have some issues with Soule, but I won't deny that he's a really good writer and probably a good person. I just had an experience with him at a con where he sold me a book, which he said was exclusive to his table, and sold it to me for like $15, and then I found it like 3 tables down for like $6. Moving on. We have Detective Comics. All I will say about this one, right? Writing's not bad. Art is great. The pacing is just really off, right? Like it was really slow. People were going to drop it. Then it picks up. You're like, all right, it's picking up. It's action. It's good pace. We're good. We're into it. And then this issue just kind of full throttle back, and I was like, there's no progression. I need progression. I mean, I get it. Maybe you're trying to extend the run or whatever, get extra issues out of it, but we need to progress. We need to get to a point where all this stuff you're saying starts to mean something. And right now, to me, it's just too much setup. We already know who the bad guys are. We already know how they operate. We already know what they do. It's like, can we just move this forward now? Can we get to some meat, some action? I don't know. Solomon Grundy does appear at the end of that, though, and I thought that was cool. All right, let's hit the indies, because I only got one this week. And actually, no, sorry, we got 2 more DC books. What am I doing? We got Dawn of DC's Action Comics, right? This is part of that new line of DC books, right? So we're in it. We're in the Dawn of DC, and this is 1052. This is a dope cover. I believe Trev was saying this was like a contender for cover of the year. You got that negative space, but then the Superman symbol kind of coloring in all your super folk in there, right? And then this is like an anthology book, really, right? So you got the Superman family story going. That's kind of the main story in here. And then if you look here, it says features, and you got Lois and Clark 2, kind of just a telling of when they were on the planet, raising Jonathan Kent. And then you have Power Girl Reborn, and that's a Power Girl story. She's feels very ostracized from the Superman family. But, all in all, this book is going to focus on the Superman family as a whole. All right. You got Clark or Superman protecting the other people from War World, right? The other parts of his family. Superboy got punched out by Metallo. Metallo's building his own Metallo family. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, and look, I'm not saying it's a bad book. I think the writing is fine. The writing is great. It's very poetic. It's like a ballet in its structure. I don't know who watches ballet or opera, right? It's very high affluent art, if you ask me. The problem with that is that the pacing then is very slow. And so I think for your average Batman reader, it could be a bit much. But don't get me wrong, it is not a bad book. It's not like the writing sucks and the art is horrible. It's just the pacing. So everything is good. On a scale of 10, it's probably an 8.5, so it's not a bad book. Just, I don't know. Travis having Wendy's. Cool. West Coast. Yeah, I mean, it's, what time is it over there? 9:30 in the morning? It's breakfast time. Well, apparently then we disagree. Sorry, Mark. Listen, if he's saying that the art is good and the writing is good or great, I'm fine with that. I just don't agree with the pacing. Like, I can read this book and go to bed at night. I think it has some good qualities to it, right? There's some good characters that shine. Two-Face is a phenomenal character in there. I just think the pacing could be a lot better. You like turkey sandwiches, Aaron? Or Wendy's? No. No, yeah. 4 for 4, baby. Yeah, with the I actually, Brian, I might be going to this place later that does cheese sandwiches and beer. So we'll see with a coworker. Not going to work today, but I will go out for food with coworkers. So Yeah. You know what? And if we're saying that Batman right now is not top tier, I can get that. I actually like Chip Zdarsky's writing a little bit more because I like a little bit more action in my Batman, right? I want to see the Batman doing stuff. And that's the difference, I think, between the two books, right? I think the Batman series gives you a little bit more action and throws you out of your typical Batman universe, right? Throws you out of your preconceived Gotham. Well, Detective is your preconceived Gotham, but with a new entity, a new invader. It's like if somebody brought something that wasn't indigenous to another country and it started to ruin their crops and and agriculture. That's the two things. We're removed from one, but we have bad action, and then the other one we're still kind of in the same place, but with a whole new intellectual backdrop. So it depends what you want. Both books give you something different, and that's cool. You can read Detective and get one different Batman book, and you can read Batman and get a totally different take on the Batman, and that's cool. And yes, again, I'm not saying either book is horrible. I'm not saying Detective is bad. I'm just saying I personally need more action out of Detective. Here we go. Drop Detective after the second issue of this run. You nailed it, Cup. Yeah, see, so it's really what. Yeah, it's all a personal preference. One's very poetic, and the other one is they're both well done. Just one is more poetic, and one is just more action packed. The One Bad Day books are fine with me too. They're good. They're not canon, so I feel like you can do whatever you want in them. That's also something that's cool, different about the Batman books. The first one and the last one have been pretty, probably the best ones. I get you. Which is cool. I think when Batman is done right, he's not just breaking arms, right? There's a certain intelligence to the Batman. I think with both books, right, we're getting the needles going a little bit past that assimilation point, or that point where he's both, and one is more the kick butt guy. Because I think in the Batman title, though, right, the thing is he's trying to figure out how to get home. So that's the intelligent part of that Batman story. So the rest of it is just him getting there. So that's just him kicking butt until he can figure out how to get back home. In the detective book, we've moved far away from that kick butt point, and we're like at the point where he's just too much inside his head. It's they're both interesting takes. Yeah, I heard the Clayface one is one of the better ones. Clayface and the Riddler were probably my two favorite at this time. Favorite Batman villain? That's a good one. I've always enjoyed Mr. Freeze. I don't know why, but Victor Freeze is he's always been an interesting character. Just that cold heart and calculating mind, but behind that, there is something behind that. That's a defense mechanism, right? That's a mentality he's taken up to actually protect the fact that he probably is very caring, right? And you got Nora Freeze, his wife, and then recently she came back and she wants nothing to do with him. And now he's just trying to figure out, it's not a fact of whether she loves him or doesn't love him. It's like what made her lose that love for him. But it's not that anything's wrong with her. It's something he did, messed her up, right? His freezing technology ruined her mind and all that. So it's a very, very interesting character, and the whole theory of emotion versus the mind. So Victor Freeze, that's my dude. And then obviously the Joker and the Riddler are also two of my other favorite characters. But if I had to focus in on one, I'd say Victor Freeze. Like that's the guy. Yeah, I feel like he's hidden the detective work behind just prose and like this poetic language. So I'd rather him stop writing us an ode and give some detective work, but make it, I don't know, make it a little bit more action packed. Black Spider. Yeah, the Riddler one was really good. Clayface. I love me some Clayface. No problem, dude. That's fine. You just missed. You're missing me missing quite the talk. But I'm gonna put a little. You're missing my verbal garbage. All right, my next book up, and we can keep talking about Batman. I just want to get through these books and then get some lunch. We got World's Finest #1. This is the second print. So this is that really cool cover that we have here with Mr. White. And what I didn't realize till the book got reprinted was that there is actually a back to the book. So you got Jack White on the front, but you got Batman. Because what's a World's Finest without Batman and Superman on the back? So that was a cool pickup. And I think it's already going for more than cover. Not much more. Like it's a $4.99 book, and I think I've seen people selling it for anywhere between $7 and $15. The first print went bananas, though. That was a bananas book. Yeah, so I do like that art on the back. Definitely need one of those clear backing boards. So I'll get a few of those. Maybe a pack. I got a few books with wraparound covers and stuff, and those would come in handy. All right, last book. We got Spawn 338. David Mack cover. So David Mack's been doing all these pretty cool Spawn covers. So I find that to be really awesome. There is words written in here. I think it just says, I am the shadow, come, and stuff like that. There's just weird writing. I don't know. I was going to say hellish writing, but it's just weird writing in here. Spawn. It's $2.99. There's stuff happening in here. Nyx is a character who died, I guess, around issue 300, came back around issue 330, probably, or something like that. Was one of, Spawn's allies back in the day, came back. They had some issues, blah, blah, blah. They're fighting each other. This is like an origin story of how she came back to life after she was dead. So if you were a Nyx fan, there you go. You can grab that book. Bananas and peanut butter, bananas and shakes, bananas and chocolate, bananas in bread, fried bananas. Bananas are good, man. Bananas and whipped cream. Bananas. Love bananas. Cool. I know they're a little bit more on the pricier side. I haven't actually priced them out. And obviously I expect them to cost more. I'm just not sure how much more they are than just a box of regular white backing boards or regular backing boards. But yeah, I don't even know how many they come per pack. So that is definitely some research I have to do. Yep. Definitely David Mack, Biggie. The New York Knicks, they're doing quite well these days. I believe it's Knicks spelled NYX. That's the Knicks. 25 boards is like $14, maybe. Okay, so what is that? Roughly 75 cents a board. That's just my quick math. Let's see. 25 times 0.75 is $18.75. So less. That's cool. So like 60 cents a board? It's around 60 cents a board. If it was 60 cents a board, that would be $15. So, oh, missed a lot. I was with, that was way back in the 90s, the New York, mid 90s. What was it, 94, 95? They made the finals, lost to the Houston Rockets in Game 7. Should have won Game 6. Thanks, John Starks. It's all right, Comics by the Bay. I like a little New York Knick talk. Oh my God, the Dream Team. That was an amazing team. What's up, Matt? Comics by the Bay in the house. All right. Yeah. Now that Matt's here, I think mostly everybody in here has won something on my Monday Night Raw book show. They should be in the mail today. I'm just waiting on those comic mailers. My post office has the ones that are too small. I need like 15 by 11, or was it 15 by 9? Anyway, they have like 15 by 7 inches. So books are that big. Mailers that big. So I ordered them over the United States Postal Service website. By the way, guys, you can get your boxes delivered to your house through the United States Postal Service website. Just go there, log in, make an account, give them your home address, and put in how many boxes you need, and they will ship them to you. Obviously, you will not have them same day. You can get same day delivery for a nominal fee. Otherwise, shipping is free and it comes directly to your house. United States Postal Service. I am not a sponsor. But yeah, no, I got my books sent to me from the Postal Service. So my boxes, I say books. So once those show up, everything's wrapped. I got little labels on things. I'll be getting them out to you ASAP. I 100% lied to me. You did lie to me about those clear backing boards, didn't you? Yeah, I mean, eBay's where I would go too. There's other venues, but 25 boards are $30. Ooh, so that's a little bit different, right? What is that? Is that like $1.20? I believe that is $1.20. Yep, that is $1.20 a board, double the price. All right. So I'll have to really think about whether I want to get some of those. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? If it was, and I say this with full disclosure, right? If it was an eBay sale or something like that, and I haven't sold a thing on eBay in like a year, it would have been in the mail in 2 days. But obviously they would have paid me for shipping. So and I would have just printed the label because eBay just gives you a shipping label and you just take that out. But since I have to like generate all my own shipping labels and all that other jazz, it takes a little bit more time. I've just been busy at work. But this week, with the exception of a conference I'm going to, should be relatively light and easy. So as long as those mailers come in today, it should be in the mail someday. And you know what? I realized this last week. I was saying this. If I mail all these packages at the same time, it means the comic community is going to get them roughly all around the same time. And then the YouTube internet will be bombarded with openings of, winnings from Cup of Comics. It's all about promoting. But yeah. And thank you, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. So that was pretty much my comic haul for this week, because I wanted to share that because I did not get to do last week's comic haul. If you come by tonight, because I haven't released my my books for the week, the previews of comics coming out this week, plus spec books, plus spotlight books, that'll be tonight's Monday Night Raw books episode. So, stop on by if you want to see what books I'm thinking about picking up this week. There we go. All caught up on the chat. I went through that way too fast, though, guys. Here, let me slow that down. There we go. All right, comic fans. I usually try to keep this to a half hour. Today we went 41 minutes, and I don't want to end because I feel like the conversation's going well, but then this is not a quick hitter anymore. This is a full-fledged show. But join me for Monday Night Raw Books. Before we go, I do want to give you guys the hashtag for tonight. And usually I base a hashtag off of something in the conversation that was titulating, that got me thinking. So I'm not sure, but I think tonight's hashtag will be Cole, you're close. You're close with your turkey sandwich. It will be hashtag ride the 1K mustache. If that is too long for the comment generator to put out there, then we'll go with turkey sandwich. But the first one will be ride the 1K mustache. All right. I want it to be ride the 1K mustache, but if it's going to be too, I mean, you can write it down on a piece of paper. If it's going to be too much, guys, we can go with hashtag turkey sandwich. Here's the caveat. We'll do a second prize drawing tonight for ride the 1K mustache. If you can remember it. If somebody can put it out in the chats, I will do a second drawing. All right. So this Monday night, we will have 2 drawings as long as somebody puts hashtag ride the 1K mustache in the chats. Sound good to me? Turkey, I like spice, Matt. So I would love a turkey sandwich with sriracha and maybe some other spicy cheese in there or a pickle. You ever have a horseradish pickle? Ooh, those are good. Look at this. Brian. Oh, Brian, you left out the E and ride. Rid the 1K. Should we just put get in front of that? Get rid that 1K mustache. Oh my God. Yes, horseradish pickles are the best. All right, Matt, that's it. We're pickle buds. We're going to bond over pickles. Oh, for those of you going to HeroCon, I look forward to seeing you guys. It's a couple months away, right? But I feel like it'll be here tomorrow. I feel like everything is quickly approaching because time goes way too fast. I'm Pickle Cup. All right, guys. Cole would shave for a good reason. All right. Cole would. All right. So for those of you just reminded me, I need to book the hotel. I looked at the prices. I also looked at prices around, and I'm just gonna stay at the Westin. I think that's the hotel that's right there. So hopefully the prices have not changed since the last time I looked. But other than that, yeah. Comic fans, do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's books. I'm gonna get ready for tonight's show. And I'm gonna see you guys later. Hashtag turkey sandwich. Hashtag, ride the 1K mustache. Hashtag peace. Thank you for joining me, guys. I will see you later. Yeah, it's 169. I was gonna say I remember 161, but I think it's 169 a night. Thursday through Sunday is probably what I'll book. And yeah, I think we were talking about going out there together, right? And that was those were the days. So for those of you who can make it, I look forward to it. Daniel, my dude, have a great day. One day we will have a adult beverage and conversate. And hopefully you'll make it to a con one day. We'll do that. All right, everybody. I will talk to you later. Deuces.
Good afternoon. Now, if you don't think this song is the greatest song ever, I will fight you.
Gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's